I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help. No one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on fours, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine.
Tonight, from the first 2 months of the regular season down, what will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
He's got room at the 30.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them. That attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Explorers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Extra point attempt to come here. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And some room to work. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Right way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. They go play action now. Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Jackson now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Here's a give up the middle. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kenneth Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Explorers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off,
and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Explorers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this results in 6. Touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. To throw is Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And Jackson throwing once more. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Tucker's kick is good. And that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Jackson. He's got Gore. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Jackson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Jackson on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jackson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Explorers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jordan Brooks with it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Back to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. 5. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Back to Walker on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finds his man, that's Olave on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. That's Olave bringing in another one. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On the counter, it's Walker fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Explorers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Ravens on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing is Jackson. It's complete. It's Gore. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. To throw again is Jackson. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, but it going the other way. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here on the 4th line, still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head.
Receiver, and he's brought down.
Marcus Williams getting the sack from the secondary.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking
touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year.
And the Explorers continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throws right side, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Micah Parsons
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Jackson, under pressure, they got him again.
Micah Parsons
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop to throw.
He finds his man, Sky Moore.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
He finds Bateman over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Jackson will throw again.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Tucker's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Well,
the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against the better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive. So for our visitors, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. So for